got the ass. They bring the money bags if you throw the cash. This designer strutting on the ass. Player pulling off the lot and paper tag. Yeah. Uber full of thoughts. Check some. Got these bitches on the rock. Lay my mag down to your heart stop. Sergi overlord suit with the Gucci socks. Young, round wood dash. Please don't think that I ain't eating. Shit ain't broadcast. Stupid hoe. I straight spaz. Gave your bitch a hard pass. Sorry. Careful, bitch. We making hard cash. Hey.
Alright. Phil Pacino. And before I get into this episode, I want to thank y'all for what y'all did with the first episode of Here's Your Flowers. I wasn't expecting that outcome. So from the bottom of my heart, you know what I'm saying, I appreciate that. Because it was just an idea I had, you know what I'm saying. I just want to show some love. So thank y'all. But on today's episode, we got another one of my favorite rappers, but he's hella underrated, Premo Rice. Now, Premo Rice, you know what I'm saying, he from Maryland, if I'm not mistaken. You know, I got into Premo Rice. Spotify has like a recommended. So like after, this was back when I was working at Dodge. So I would just play my daily mixes. So it was my first daily mix. And like after you get through your daily mix, it'll go to recommendations based off playlists. So I remember I wasn't even looking like at my phone. It was just playing and I was like, damn, what's happening start playing with Premo Rice and AJ. And I was like, damn, this shit hard, like who is this? And I looked and it like Premo Rice and I was like, damn, I'm gonna have to play that album, you know what I'm saying? So I played the album and like, dog, I ain't gonna lie, like he sold me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this shit is hard, bro. It got the nice, like R&B type of beats, and then he just popping his shit, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, with Currency being multi-use type of music, multi-purpose type of music, you could play Premo Rice doing anything, riding down the street, riding with your girl, car wash, clean the house, chilling, playing the game, like you could do anything to play his shit. So we finna go down through there. So the first one, and the first project I heard was, I told you it was What's Happening, but that was off A Night at the Chateau. That was the first album I listened to because that was what the song was on. But his first project was the Max Sagas, and if you never listened to Premo Rice, I feel like that's a good project, you know what I'm saying? It's a good project if you just want to run down through there. But the Max Sagas was hard, bro. Like, and that's where a lot of people like I got a partner named Zodiac, and he's from on that side DMV area, and he was like, man, I've been listening to everybody that I tell Premo Rice about, they always say the Max Sagas. The Max Sagas or Gorilla Pimpin'. It's one of them. But the Max Sagas had, I'm just gonna say some of my favorite songs. The Max Sagas, of course. That's the song on that project. BBOF, that whole super hard. Like super hard. Imaginary Player 2015. Now I pulled and slowed that song and did it with, I think, 2018. We gonna go down through there so we'll know. But is that the one to tell your bitch I'm in the house? Pull up in that 86. Yeah, that bitch. Is that it? That can't be it. Nah, I don't. Man, that's crazy if that's it. But yeah, it's all my bitches, you know what I'm saying, sexy shit, you know what I'm saying, heaven hard, you know what I'm saying. But nah, that's the Max Sagas, you know what I'm saying. So the next project, I want to go in order, just off respect. But I ain't gonna lie, we might not go in order. Yeah. Cause I had to take, what I'm looking at is my iPad, cause I had to take pictures cause I want to go through the discography and, you know, point stuff out. I learned from the first episode. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. What do we just did the Max Sagas, right? All right. And I have majority of his projects are on my liked, so that's why I have to, you know what I'm saying. So let's do this. Chicken, cause that's a good one. Like if you wanna just turn something on and just you ain't gotta worry about skipping, that's a good one for no skips. HH Part 2, because HH Part 1 was on the Max Sagas, I believe. No, the saga continues, I think. But Church's Anthem, hard than a bitch. My favorite, this might be my favorite Premo Rice song, to be honest. 212s featuring Currency. Now, if you been on my page, you know I pulled and slowed that with the vintage luxury that I covered on the Currency episode. I put them together because they both kind of came out at the same time. And I was like, dog, this shit is hard as fuck. Dog, 212s is keep it 100. Without me, you'll be nothing. I'm on, but I know that's Currency for it, bro. But them niggas work with the work, double tap, I'm OT. All the groupies know me. Pimpin' ain't dead unless you work for police. Man, that shit's hard. With the mint, double cap, I maced up, waist up. P make a shit shake. P make a dance, spit a count, real cake. And yeah, that shit hard, bro. That shit's hard. Your Heard is on there and the Best Out. That's like a little EP, you know what I'm saying? Then you got Churches on the Move. Now I know a lot of people fucked with Church was on the Move. I fucked with it too. Some of my favorites was What Else, you know what I'm saying? Who You Are. It ain't about who you with, bitch. It's who you are. I be that nigga. Mac and living large. Cause Church is on the move. So pick your card. Big body Benz. Pushing Jaguar. Cause Church is on the move. Like, dog. That shit make me feel good. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's like some inspiration type of music to a sense. It depends on how you listen to it. But that shit make me feel good. Pimpin' me, say I'm a Mac, but I got a little pimp in me, dog. Yeah, make a trick, get a nigga head quick from you, dog. Quick, like that shit just hard, bro. And he got like his own type of sound, so like I really fuck with it. Penthouse Flow, one of my favorites, you know what I'm saying. And then Regulate is my favorite song on that bitch. And I'm trying to think if I can verbatim pull it. Let's see. I can't. But that's Churches on the Move. That was like a full project. So then you got the Cross Country tape with one of his biggest songs, Coast to Coast with Larry June. You know what I'm saying? That's a real good song. I think it's either that or 14th Street is my favorite off that EP. Cause 14th Street is harder than a bitch. Like, especially in my trunk, like that bass be booming like a hoe. And then you got Church with Me, you know what I'm saying? The 2-Step Song, Part 2. And then Outstanding, you know what I'm saying? So he be having some real just easy listening type of shit. And you don't really catch Premo Rice just all on the internet, you know what I'm saying? So I'm under the belief that he really just explains himself through the music, you know what I'm saying? The Forever tape, that's with AJ and King Joe. And it's like a compilation, you know what I'm saying? So it's the whole team type of thing. Live Forever is the name of the group in the record label, I believe. So that hoe has no skips, to be honest. And I'm not bullshitting. Like, there's no skips on that hoe. It's a little EP, but that hoe is really hard. Like, on my arm, is it, bro? It's just, I don't know. It's just like the shit is like, if you was watching a Black Portation movie, that's the type of music. In this day and age, that's the type of music that will be on the soundtrack. That's the type of music he make. Like Bishop Rice, Your wife, I fuck her face, and then fuck you a fuck disgrace. Like that nigga just pop his shit. Like I love that shit. How we do, shopping cart, crap hands, like, and that's it on that Forever tape. But the shit was hard as fuck. What we got next? Gorilla Pimpin' 1. That's what a lot of people. I think that was his breakthrough, like project on the East Coast. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody that I tell about Premo Rice, they be like, oh yeah, Gorilla Pimpin'. Or Gorilla Pimpin' 2, you know what I'm saying? So, MYMB and Traffic, them two is like, ain't no topping that shit. Like, and then Gorilla Pimpin' 2, that's my shit. Like, that's really my shit. The whole stroll, the Drop Dead, Best Man, let me see. Gold Shine. Let me see your gold shine. Gold shine. Let me see your model walk right now. Yeah, that shit hard. Everything Best. Pussy Walking Honeys. The Language. Fly Sex Song. Yeah, that motherfucker was hard. Let's see what we got next. I already said the Max August. Alright, A Night at the Chateau. That's the album that put me on Premo Rice. And everything, bro, there's no skips on there. I promise you. Like, lights out. Lights out. Lights out. Yeah, that shit. It's like that. Silk Shit. Bro, Silk Shit. Was Silk Shit, he was on. Larry June was on Silk Shit. No, not the first. He was on the second one. Silk Shit, that hard. Big Booty Black Bitches. That shit hard to the bitch. What's Happening? Talk to him. Payday hard than the bitch on some motivational shit. Malaysia, that's with Larry June. That was the song that like made me want to be. What's Happening was the introduction, but Malaysia is the song that put me on. Like, I was like, I'm a fan of this nigga. Like, this shit is hard. And the thing with that is, my nigga Goldie produced that. And me and Goldie was tight through Twitter. That's how I met Goldie. But I got my Twitter took, so I ain't really talked to Goldie. Goldie, if you see this nigga, hit my IG. Goldie produced the Big Tuck record. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great in that Lone Star State. Might pull me a 4, might pull me a 8. He produced that track. So shout out to Goldie, you know what I'm saying? And then Go Ahead Ho. You ain't got shit to do, bitch, go ahead ho. Go ahead ho. Go ahead ho. Yeah, that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Orange Juice Jones. This is another one of my favorite projects by Premo Rice. You got Pimp God on there, where he just popping this shit. Imaginary Player, 2018, cold in a motherfucker. So it was 15. I think it was 15. That was the one I was thinking of. Rubber Band Man, that's a hard motherfucker. Players Anthem 2018, Pippin Ken, On Go, Take 'Em Back. And Pinocchio Palace, that shit's hard. Like, just on some tell you how it is type of shit. And then his newest project, Portrait of a P, I'm noticing a lot of people are starting to catch on to him through this project. I like that whole project. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I don't even think I skip when that shit come on. I'll just let it play. The intro was harder than a bitch to me, cause it's a 2-part type of intro. Throw them peas, that hoe hard. Like $1, like that. I just start flowing. Like $1, that hoe hard. I like that bitch. I said I might on Saturday. See, that's a separate song. That's my shit too. I like that. Yeah, that shit. Deep in My Bag. I've been seeing that song on playlists, so that hoe hard. Still on Fire, Interlude, that bitch hard, bro. I think I was playing this yesterday, and I had that on repeat because I don't know what it is. I just like melodies, and that's what that is. Living Legend, that's hard. I think Living Legend is probably one of my favorite ones on there. That one is Saturday. Good Game is hard too, cause Gossman, that nigga flowed that bitch. That nigga flowed that hoe. It Is with Nike G4 and GLC interlude. That hoe is hard. And then Pimp God Body, I fuck with that. We Gon' Keep It, I fuck with that. And then Saturday, them hoes like from there to, yeah, that shit just flow. And then now this is the project that actually took my pole and slow to the next level. The Rice Tape. I think I was the first nigga to pole and slow, chop and screw for others. That project. To this day, that's where I get most of my streams from, is the Rice Tape. If you haven't heard the Rice Tape, pole and slow, go to my channel, go to playlist, and I got it already. It's already bundled up for you. All you gotta do is just hit play. But that's some one, no skips at all, like at all. So Alley Talk Part 2, which is off the Saga Continues. We ain't got to that yet. But In the House, probably my favorite song off that project. Yeah, it is. No One, that has it has Larry June on it, and it's a sample to No One's Gonna Love You the Way I Do, is that shit. And then Money Dance, hit my money dance, like that shit just, I don't know. They hit my money dance. And then Show Me got Wiz Khalifa and Young Dage out of H-Time. So Texas shit already, you know what I'm saying? But that song is a well good, like, it's for the women, but you know what I'm saying? It's a good ass song. Right Wrist Part 2 off Part 1 is on the Saga Continues. We ain't got there yet. Mayor Rice, which I haven't found that sample to this day. For everybody that keep asking me, what's this sample? I don't know. I ain't found it yet, but I'm still looking. Throw the Water, that guy Akeem Ali, Akeem Ali. That one nigga that be talking all that pimp shit, player shit, you know what I'm saying? He on there. That whole hard. Sexy Shit Part 2, you know what I'm saying? With Larry June. That's probably my second favorite song. Yeah, it's my second favorite song on that project. And then Baby Mama. And then here comes The Saga Continues. Pimp Game proper, bro. There's something about just the way he was flowing on that bitch. And this is old work right here. So it's like Pimp Game proper. Let's see. Cause I don't know what I all got. Juice Box. Juice Box is my favorite song on that project. Get your juice box wet. Juice box wet. Fuck you right now, girl. Then I got a jet. Get your juice box wet. That shit hard than a bitch. Like every time I play that song, I play it about 3 or 4 times before I skip it. Well, I won't say skip it, but before I go to the next song. But and then he had an EP strictly for my bitches. That EP is fire. No skips. Yeah, no skips. You got Psalms 3:16 Bible verse. You know what I'm saying? That's the intro. Hard in a bitch. Money Maker Come, my favorite song. My second favorite song on the EP. Jag Talk, Hard in a Bitch. Break Your Hoe Part 2. I think that was my very first Premo Rice song that I pulled and slowed. That song is so fucking hard, bro. Tell your hoe. No, that's not it. Dog, don't let me blank. Fuck you on your mama couch while you in the work. This your dance song. Break your hoe. Break your hoe. Yeah. Nah, that nigga, bro. It's like, because the way I conduct myself I can if you had to pick a playlist for your life, that's the type of music. Like if you always fucking with bitches type shit, you gonna enjoy Premo Rice. That's the best way I can sum it up. And that's his discography, like right there. So like I said, I want to give Premo Rice his flowers because this dude goes in there and he gives us his best work. Like when he gives you a project, you can tell like, oh yeah, this nigga put some time into this bitch. And like I said, he don't have a he's not on the internet like with a character or nothing. Like he's just like, all right, bro, here it is. Like, how y'all feel about that? And I respect it, dog, because that's one thing I can count on when it comes to Premo Rice. He's gonna give me his best, and I'm probably gonna enjoy it. So, and he don't have to do the antics and shit like that. Like, literally, the man could just put out music, and niggas gonna fuck with it. Bitches gonna fuck with it for sure. You know what I'm saying? And he talking that P talk. You know what I'm saying? He one of them niggas that was talking that P talk before it was cool to talk that P talk. Before, what's the shit Gunna got? What he said, Pushing P? This is before Pushing P. You know what I'm saying? So, this is basically, this, and I told you he started 2015. So, I was a senior in high school. So, that's to show you how long he been popping this shit. You know what I'm saying? If the nigga was fraudulent, it would have came out. So, like I said, and he blessed my game because, like I said, that's when it comes to Potent Slow, that's my top one. No One with Larry June is my top song, and that whole project, everything's over 1,000 views. So I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? So, like I said, here's your flowers, Premo Rice. We appreciate you. I love your music. Every time you drop, I'm tuned in. Your newest project is amazing. Like, I can tell that you really took your time with it. It's a great listen. It has great replay value. I think it's been about a month since it dropped, maybe a little over a month, and that shit's still in my rotation. Especially that Deep in My Bag and Saturday, like them hoes is the intro, you know what I'm saying, the interlude, like that shit, it slap, fool. So like I said, here's your flowers, Premo Rice. I appreciate you. I hope you continue to give us more work. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Who is the next one? Rob Banks, nigga, yeah. And you know Rob Banks just dropped a new single, and that bitch hard in the hole. It's called Casey. Bro, that bitch hard. But yeah, we going there. We going there. So everybody have a blessed day. And keep your head up. God bless. And we out of here.
Your leg, and I can't wait, no, I can't wait much longer.